Bilal, alhamdulillah, bismillah. Salam alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, I got no clue what I'm saying. Oh, it's I forgot this guy's name. What's his name? Yeah, in the plains. My boy Muhammad Bilal, Bilal Muhammad, Big Head Bilal versus Gabriel Bonfim, 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 Bonfim. I don't know. UFC Fight Night. Yes, yes. At the Apex, the Meta Apex. Yeah. Yeah, we got a. I think we got a pretty good card, man. Pretty good card. It's looking good. I'm actually pretty excited about this one. It's not bad at all. Really good fights on this one. Too many women fights for my liking, but it is what it is. But yeah. Uh, 12 fights only. Yeah, it's short, pretty short too. But yeah, it looks like pretty good fights. So yeah, let's get into it. We got Caitlin Souza versus Adriana Carnelucci. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Okay, here you go. Okay. Wait. No, not this one. Not this one. God damn. Oh my god. Damn, this thing forever. Sorry about the wait. Sorry about the wait. Hold on. Gotta get my Okay. All right. Caitlin Souza, Ariana Carnelucci. We got Caitlin Souza's last win was against Bruno Brazil. Ariana Carnelucci last fight was an L against Talicha Alinkar. Talicha Alinkar is pretty good. I think, yeah, she's pretty good. But yeah. Ariana Carnelosi, dude. She has a cute face, but dude, she's jacked as fuck, dude. She's on the fucking Sazu. See her fucking bicep. Look at that bicep. Look at her. Look at those fucking arms, man. Dude, look at her fucking cap delts. What the fuck? Dude, I think hers are bigger than mine. But yeah. And then we got Caitlin Souza. No, it looks like a man. She actually looks kind of cute here. But yeah. Before Bruno Brazil does, she lost to Pierre Rodriguez and Angela Hill. I don't want to say not bad, but yeah, doesn't look too good since the Yasmin Yarigiri rear naked choke. But yeah, who I think is gonna win? I probably think Caitlyn Souza. Ariana Carnelucci's kind of shit. She gets choked out. I think. No, she doesn't get choked. Well, I don't know. She's not that good. I don't know. Dude, to be honest, I don't give a fuck. I think Caitlyn Souza is more of a man. More man. Even though Ariana Carnelucci's got them fucking cap belts, she doesn't really know how to, use that power that has been bestowed upon her by the fucking vial. So I think Caitlyn Souza knows how to, use her skills more with her manlish, demeanor, and will get I don't know, maybe I don't want to say knockout, but maybe a submission, dude. So yeah, I'm gonna say how many submissions? I'm just saying decision. Caitlyn Souza's fucking decision. Alright, I spent way too long on that one. Oh my god. Alright. Who we got? Oh my god, dude. This, I think, I don't remember. Hold on now. Hold on now. Hopefully nothing pops up. Alright, we good. Jesseline Chavez Was there? Is she the one? I thought she was the one that was. Oh, I'm guess I'm. No, no, no. Nah, this was pretty hot. Dude, I ain't gonna lie. Something about her. But fucking besides that, yeah, 29. Undefeated 6-0. Last a lot of KOs. 3 KOs and 3 decisions, so it's kind of split evenly. Last win was against Sofia Montenegro, who was 6-5-1. That was in the Contender Series. She won that by a split. I didn't even watch it, to be honest. And then she's going against Eunice Dubin. Eunice Dubin lost against Carly Jadis. That's not a bad. That's not a bad L. But she did get knocked out. Head kick. Isn't really good luck, especially in women's fighting. Even if it is Carly Jadis, just kind of shows he really doesn't have any chin or whatever. But yeah, dude. I'll be honest. I think Jessila Chavez is gonna get the dub, probably by decision. To be honest, you think the bin ain't that. I haven't really watched the fights, but I'm just guessing based off these odds. Jessila Chavez is gonna get it, so whatever, fuck it. Decision, Jessila Chavez. Next fight. Okay, some good shit, actual good shit. This is actually really good early prelim. Jordan Levitt, Monkey King versus Anderson Brito, Tubarado. Jordan Levitt coming off that dub, 2 major dubs against Yadir Devaile, undefeated prospect. It was a Cuban, I think, yeah. And then Kurt Halaba submitted him. Yeah, Jordan Levitt's pretty good. He's got good what is it, grappling, jiu-jitsu. Yeah, with stuff. This Yadir Devaile's takedowns. He's pretty big too. He's 5'9". And he's been looking good. He did lose against Chase Hooper, which isn't looking too good now. But to be fair, they were both going at it in like grappling, exchanges. So and Chase Hooper is really good at grappling, right? Jordan Levitt doesn't really have any, knockout power, right? And then lost against Patty Pimblett, who is I think top 5, right? So these aren't fucking bad losses, man. He would, if he didn't fight these guys, he'd be, he'd be something. But yeah. Then we got Jordan Sombrero, the guy who beat Diego Lopez twice, I think. Right, he beat him twice. No, he only beat him once. All right, the guy who beat Diego Lopez. Yeah, dude. I don't know. Joe Anderson Burr is kind of weird because he was looking like a fucking contender with the Jack Shore win and then John Pierce and then Weston. Well, yeah. When he was beating these bums, he was looking pretty good. But then he lost against William Gomez. Who is he? The UFC? He lost William Gomez and lost to Pat. Honestly, these aren't even that bad of losses now. Looking at him now, Pat 17 is looking good. Pastor beat the guy winning on. All right. To be fair, this ain't bad, but this is interesting. All right. Jordan Brito does have power. He has power. Can knock motherfuckers out. He's a marauder, man. Pretty sure he's got good jiu-jitsu also. But I think Jordan Levitt will be a bit better. But this one's kind of hard, right? Where Jordan Levitt be able to, handle the Joe Anderson Brito rush, you know what I mean? This one's hard. I don't think Joe Anderson's that good, but has shown to be, have it, but he just hasn't showed it, right? Or at least recently, right? Losing against Patrick. Jordan Levitt's pretty good too, Fuck it, dude. I'm gonna go Jordan Levitt. I think he'll be able to, able to handle Jordan Brito, and Brito just not gonna know what he's gonna not gonna know what to do and whatnot, and Jordan Levitt's gonna be able to get the back or some bullshit like that. Yeah, fucking Jordan Levitt underdog. Let's go. Decision. I don't care. Okay. Oh my God, Chelsea Chandler versus What is it? Dude, what are we doing, bro? Priscilla Cachoeira, Chelsea Chandler, Zombie Girl. Okay, Chelsea. Wasn't she the one that was running away from Norma Demont? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, Chelsea Chandler. Shit. Yeah, shit. Got that double against Josiana Nunes, a little Goomba, but lost against Ciana Santos. He's not good. Justin Edwards is not not a terrible loss. Justin Edwards recently beat Norma Demont, and she's looking good. She's been looking good. Um, but then we got Priscilla Cachoeira, whatever. Recently lost against Claudia Segula, Jocelyn Edwards. That's not a bad loss. Jasmine Juice Vicious. I don't think that's a bad loss either. Miranda Maverick. I don't. Man, this is kind of hard, dude. Claudia Silva was yeah. Dude, Priscilla Cachoeira just has terrible striking, dude. She has shit strikes. She just throws like uppercuts, like from far out, throwing them crazy hooks. Their striking's so bad. Chelsea Chandler, I can't even really remember her last fight. I know she got KO'd by Jocelyn Edwards, but I don't know, man. Honestly, this should be this is near even, huh? They're both so shit, dude. But Priscilla does have a bit more power. She does land, but that's just like the opponent is just fucking stupid. Can't dodge shit. I don't know, man. Fuck. I'm gonna go Priscilla Cachoeira. Fucking decision. Yeah. Um. Let's go Bruno Silva versus. Okay, that's pretty good. Bruno Silva recently lost against Charles Johnson. That's not a bad split decision. And before that, Young Sung Park beat his ass. That guy was undefeated, huh? And then Joshua Van lost. No, he hasn't lost again. He's only lost against fucking top contenders, man. And Charles Johnson. But Edgar Chairez is kind of on the up, man. Recently his last loss was his last loss. Joshua Van, who is the fucking champion, and he was putting some mustard on him. Bruno Silva's just Bruno Silva's good. He's got good jiu-jitsu. He's got good he's got some pretty good striking. He's just really short. And then Edgar Chairez is fucking big, dude. Huge ass head too. He's got hands, right? But he's also dangerous on the ground. He's got pretty good submissions. He's dangerous everywhere, I think, right? He just kind of needs to like put shit together so it looks more cleaner. Bruno Silva is, more of the veteran, but dude, I think Edgar Chairez is gonna finish Bruno Silva, maybe. Yeah, I think so. I think he'll hurt Bruno Silva on the feet and then, go for a submission, maybe a rear naked or a guillotine. I don't know. But yeah, I think Edgar Chairez is gonna get this done, and he's huge. He's huge as fuck. So let's go with Edgar Chairez. Round 3 submission. Okay. Okay, Marcus McGee versus John Giannis. Who the fuck is this guy? Marcus McGee recently coming off that L against Peter Yan, but Peter Yan's now the champion, and he didn't look too bad, right? He didn't look too out of it, right? Obviously, Peter Yan was maybe like 1 or 2 steps ahead, but McGee was looking all right. He didn't look like he was a fish out of water. He was holding his own, pretty good. And then before that, he was on a pretty good win streak. Beat Jonathan Martinez, Gaston Monza. Those are pretty good, good dubs. Marcus McGee's that's fucked though. 36, damn. And then we got John Giannis. Who's this guy? Who the fuck is that guy? Lost against Austin Bashi. Yeah. Yeah, Marcus McGee should easily win. He's a heavy favorite for a reason. He's got good striking. He's got good wrestling, I think. I know he's worked with Sugar, and his takedown defense, pretty good. John Giannis, no idea. Fuck, I have never seen him fight, but he's not. I don't think. I don't think he's on Marcus McGee level. I never heard of him. He did lose to fucking Austin Bashi, who I think loses to Marcus McGee pretty handily. So yeah, I'm going Marcus McGee. Probably a fucking finish, dude. I think KOTK round 2. Yeah, let's go dude, this one's gonna be crazy. As like, I know fucking Tafa brothers are fucking bums, but Junior Tafa, yeah, no, this one's gonna be crazy though. I honestly don't know who's gonna win. I know, the obvious pick would be Evo. He's been on a tear recently, undefeated. But dude, Junior, this is light heavyweight, right? Junior used to be heavyweight. They both have fucking power, man. Junior Tafa's gonna be a lot bigger. He's gonna have a 2-inch, I think, 2-inch reach advantage. 1.5, I think. Yeah, 1.5. He's gonna be just longer, right? He's gonna be taller, longer. He's gonna be able to, put it on him, right? I don't remember Evo's. Oh no, okay. Evo's what was he? He's not judo. I think he was more known for his judo before he started getting all these knockouts. He does have a judo background, if I remember correctly. And he recently said that he's a really good wrestler, grappler, whatever. Judo. He's been wanting to show off his judo, but he couldn't because he just keeps knocking these motherfuckers out. But recently knocked out Austin Lane, Ibo Aslan. They're kind of bums, I'm gonna be honest. But Junior Tafa, despite his shitty ass record, I think he's pretty good on the feet. His last fight against Billy Alicana, he was piecing up Alicana up before he got knocked out. He almost did knock out Billy Alicana, but Billy Alicana came back and then choked his ass out because his Junior JT's takedown defense is non-existent. And it's shit, dude. For some reason these Samoans just do not have a good takedown defense. But he does have good striking, right? He is longer, he is taller, rangier, and he did look good in the Billy kind of fight. And then he beat Kevin Christian. Yeah, this guy, Indian-looking guy. Yeah. Bum, absolute bum. But Iwo Bernowski is a bit shorter. He's gonna be smaller, but if that is if he doesn't get caught by the first punch. If he can, if it does happen, if he, for some reason JT's gliding him up on the feet but not knocking him out, Iwo could use his judo and just easily take down JT and go for a TKO on the ground and pound. You know what I mean? But it is gonna be pretty dangerous, right? But I think Iwo Barnowski is gonna be able to get the fucking finish, dude. Top hasn't really been KO'd. Who's the person that KO'd him? Yeah, he's never been knocked out, right? And Iwo Barnowski has been knocking the fuck out of these bums, right? He's been KOing these fucking guys. Pretty sure he's never gotten a decision. Yeah, he's never gotten a decision, which is fucking crazy, right? So no one's ever knocked out Junior Tafa. And I think he does have a chin on him. He's Samoan. Will Iwo Bernowski KO him? That's the question. Junior Tafa could knock him out, but I'm fucking keep repeating myself, but I think Iwo Bernowski got more chances to win this if, he feels like he needs to, go on the ground, he probably will be able to do that. Junior Tafa has no takedown defense. I'm going to go Iwo Bernowski, and I think he could, hear me out. I think he will submit him. I think he will submit him or ground and pound, right? I think he's going to want to take Junior Tafa down because Junior Tafa is dangerous. He is dangerous, and he is a bit smarter on the feet. I don't know, maybe Iwo could go for some leg kicks. He is weak against leg kicks, but I think Iwo, like he last said, he wanted to show off his judo, and I think now is a perfect chance to use his judo and fucking submit this guy, right? Junior Tafa does get easily submitted, so Iwo Bernasi by submission. I'll say first round. All right, we got Matt Snell versus Alexander Costa. Yeah, no, Matt Snell is fucking done for here. Matt Snell has no chin. He gets knocked out by a gust of wind. Yeah, his last win was against Jimmy Flick, but Jimmy Flick was kind of not shit, but he was old. I think he was old. I don't know. Recently lost against Joseph Morales. These aren't bad losses, except maybe he got knocked out by Steve Versus. That's tell you a lot. Alexander Costa is dangerous everywhere. He's got good grappling, good striking, good jiu-jitsu, good wrestling. Matt Snell just fucking I don't know. This is gonna be a moiter. I think it's gonna be first round finish for Alexander Costa. He could KO him. I don't. Yeah, I think he'll KO him. Yeah, Matt Snell just isn't good. Or he is good. Yeah. No. Let me rephrase that. He is good. It's just that his chin is, fucking shot. Right? He's gonna be constantly getting knocked out by these flyweights. So and I'm pretty sure he did retire and then came back, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. But Alexander Costa should get this done. He's way better everywhere, and yeah, Matt Snell's chin is weak as fuck. Alexander Costa round 1 KO. Okay, interesting. So I think this was supposed to be Bryce Mitchell versus who was he gonna fight? It was someone. I don't even remember, dude. Who was he going to fight? Yeah, I don't remember. But they pulled out. Damn, dude, how the fuck did I forget that? But Santiago Luna coming in on short notice. The guy that recently beat up Angel Pacheco, who is, he's not good, but he's all right. Beat Quang Lee, but I think he did get hurt in that fight. I think it's too soon for Santiago Luna. Santiago Luna, it's too soon, man. Too soon. He's too young, too green. Bryce Mitchell's, 31. I say he's in his prime. Coming down a weight class, has been in bantamweight for, his last fight. Beat up decision, side Nurmagomedov, the Nurmagomedov, you know what I mean? Santiago Luna is dangerous, but... And he's sick. He's got good boxing. I'm pretty sure he was a Golden Gloves, if I'm not. I don't even remember. I think everyone's a Golden Glove. But Santiago Luna is pretty No, I think he was a wrestler. Oh, something like that. I don't remember. But he's good wrestling. He's got good striking. I just think he's too green. I just think too early for him to be fighting Bryce Mitchell, especially on short notice. Bryce Mitchell is really good wrestling. Striking's not that good, but I think he'll be able to just do the same thing to Luna that he did Saeed. Yeah, I think Bryce Mitchell's gonna get a decision. I don't think he's gonna finish Santiago Luna. That being said, I think there is a world where Santiago Luna, out of nowhere just styles on Bryce Mitchell, because I don't think Bryce Mitchell's striking is not that great. It's not that great. He's just he's just an American, basically Nurmagomedov, just a blanket, to be fair. Yeah, so I could maybe see Santiago Luna, stuffing the takedowns of Bryce, and then, fucking him up on the feet, which would be pretty good, I think, for the division, because he's really young, 21 years old. Holy shit. But I think Bryce Mitchell gets a decision. I think he gets a decision. Just be able to smudge grapple Santiago Luna, and Luna will learn from this, and come back stronger, right? So yeah, I got Bryce Mitchell's decision. All right, Faraz Ziam versus Tom Nolan, Big Train Nolan. This is actually a really interesting fight. I feel like Faraz should have gotten a ranked opponent, right? His last win against Nazim Zedikov. Yeah, dude. Faraz Ziam has been looking really fucking good, dude. His last loss being Terrence McKinney was kind of crazy, but that was a long time ago. That was like 4 years ago, and yeah, dude. Faraz is fucking. he's good as fuck. What is I don't remember. Yeah, he's dangerous on the feet, and he also, if I remember correctly, yeah, he's pretty good submission. He's pretty well rounded and good at everywhere, right? But then we got my boy Big Train Tom Nolan, man. Recently coming off a dub against Charlie Campbell. Ooh, last loss against Nicholas Moda. He's been in the UFC for a good minute, huh? How have I never Wow. Yeah, no, dude, do not remember how Tom Nolan fights. But I'm pretty sure he works with the boys. Um, oh no, he works at Team Compton. I thought he worked with Volk. Uh, huh. Yeah, I'm good for Aziyam. For Aziyam is fucking good, dude. He should be fighting a contender, but they gave him Tom Nolan, and I think Tom Nolan, he's also pretty good. I'm pretty sure he's got good striking, he's got good wrist. He's gonna be a lot tall. These two motherfuckers are tall as fuck. Holy shit! For featherweight, no, lightweight. For lightweight, dude, 6'1", 6'2". Damn. Ferrari's gonna have the 4-inch reach advantage though, but yeah, these are two tall, lanky motherfuckers. But I think Ferrazzi, I'm just gonna be able to piece up my boy Tom Nolan. On the ground. If it does go there, he's gonna be able to fucking get out of there, or maybe even dominate or something like that. Yeah, he beat up Nazim Zarika by elbows, so it's pretty good. Ferrazzi, I think. This is it. No, I think he can finish Tom Nolan. So I'm gonna go for Eziam round 3 KO. TKO. All right. Another confusing matchup, but it is interesting, and I will be pretty excited for it. Brendan Allen versus Edmund Shabazian. Brendan Allen recently beat up what's his name? RDR, right? Came in short notice and fucked him up. Was looking good for him in the beginning rounds, but he later gassed out RDR and then got the KO TKO, and then we got Edmund Shabazian, 3-fight winning streak, looking pretty good. Andre Menuz, Andre Petrosky, Dylan Budka, all right names. Brendan Allen, Marvin Tara. Okay, that's pretty bad. And then before that, lost against Anthony Hernandez and Nasser Numabov. Fucking title contender and a guy who was about to be would have been a title contender if he beat Strickland, but didn't. Fuck, dude. This one's kind of hard to tell, right? You think it'd be the obvious answer would be Brandon Allen, but Brandon Allen is kind of a fucking idiot, He for some reason he does silly mistakes like that one time. What was it with the Hernandez fight where he could have won that if he just was like, all right, he looked at it, all right. I forgot. He fell off the back. He just gets overzealous, right? He gets too excited and then he just fucks up, and then ends up losing the fight. And even then once he is winning, he just looks terrible, right? But he does have good. He has good striking. Not amazing, but good enough. And obviously his best thing is gonna be the grappling, right? He's really good grappler, right? Jiu-jitsu, wrestling, all that. He's more known for that. And I could see him just, getting Edmund to the ground and choking him out. But Edmund, dude, Edmund's a weird one because he lost against GM3, which is crazy, right? But that's 2 years ago, but I don't know. And, lost against Anthony Hernandez, not, bad. Looking back at it now, he's only lost against pretty good guys, huh? The Anthony Hernandez fight, not bad. Nassim Mavop, not bad. He's probably fighting for a title. Jack Hermanson, not bad even back then. He was good. He was really good. Derek Brunson, maybe all right. But dude, to be fair, he has gone against good competition other than GM3. That one is really bad. Wow. But oh man, I don't know, dude. Like, did he fix his gas tank right? Because if I remember, he has trouble with his gas tank. He's got good striking though. He's got good striking. I'm pretty sure he works with he works with Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland could maybe give him a few pointers. But dude, Edmund Shamazian is good, right? He's only 28, which is kind of crazy. He came in really young, and he's getting better. You can see that he's getting better. He's He has power. He has pretty good kicks. Um, he's good. Wrestling wise, I don't even remember. To be fair, I don't remember. But yeah, man, to get that GM3 loss is super bad. But because Brendan Allen always kind of just fucks up, I kind of want to go with Edmund, dude. I feel like he could finish Brendan Allen fast. Like he could finish him maybe in the second round or first, maybe like late first round, and by knockout. Obviously, the answer should be Brendan Allen, but oh man, dude, Brendan Allen's a weird one. Fuck it, I'm gonna go Edmund Shamazian. I think he could get I say round 2 KO over Brendan Allen. Maybe ground and pound. I say ground and pound. Yeah, round 2 ground and pound by Edmund Shamazian. Yeah. All right. Bilal. Remember the name Muhammad versus Gabriel Bonfim. Bonfim. All right. Really good fight. Really good main event. I think. Bilal Muhammad, 2 losses recently against Ian Gary and JDM. I know a lot of people like hitting on JDM saying he's trash, but dude, he went up against 2 of the best, probably fucking, fighters in the division. But that JDM fight was, he was looking pretty good, but he did lose that fight, and then lost against Ian Machado Gary, who's about to fight for the title, right? So, I don't think much of his stock has fallen off. But he is really old, dude. 37. He's only like 10 years, a decade older than Gabriel Bonfim. Bonfim coming off W against Randy Brown, clinch knee. Last loss against Nicholas Dalby. I don't know. This could be one of those what was it? You must have forgot kind of fights where Bilal just fucking does his Super Bilal, Super Bilal, he just fucking smothers Gabriel Bonfim and gets a decision win. But Bonfim is pretty good, dude. He's pretty fucking good. He's got power and he's really good good grappling, dude. He's got 13 fucking submissions, dude. Holy shit. And he's got, recently showed he's got good striking, smushed Steve Thompson, Case Williams. Dude, Gary Bonfim's got good jiu-jitsu, dude. He's got good jiu-jitsu. The only thing I just not sure on is his takedown defense and if whether he can, basically just get Bilal Muhammad's back, or I don't know. But I don't know, man. I feel like Bilal is just old. I'm gonna be honest. I think he's just 37 years old. Recently came off that loss against Ian Machado Gary and that war against JDM. And I don't know. I think it's just Bilal Muhammad's time. I think it's Gabriel Bonfim's time, man. He's young. He's been looking pretty good. He's got good striking. He's got good jiu-jitsu. I think he could maybe fuck up Bilal Muhammad. But who knows? Maybe he could gas out. I don't know. But I think I'm gonna go Gabriel Bonfim for this one. I think it'll be a finish, right? I'm not too sure if it'd be choked. Can I see Bilal Muhammad's big head get choked out? I think. You know what? I think I'll go Gabriel by the Sesh. I'm gonna go with that. But yeah, that's about it. Finally releasing this shit pretty early. Instead of last minute. Had more time to put my yap on this, and yeah, dude, I can't wait until the White House card. This is a good card too, but I'm really waiting for the White House card. So yeah, anyway, later, subscribe, hit that like button, and peace.